Alright, thanks everybody for watching. I'm going to be reviewing Cellucor C4 in this video. I will be providing opinions based off of my personal experience as well as a detailed analysis of the ingredients in this product. I want to first mention that I enjoy this product. C4 is a very good supplement by a very good company. They've received very good ratings for the products as well. The products range from weight loss, such as Super HD, to their pre- and post-workout supplements such as Core Performance Whey or many others. I've just finished my stack, which happened to include C4, and I thought I'd look a little bit deeper into what actually make it tick. This is one of the most popular pre-workouts on the market today. I remember Costco selling these C4 2-packs, and they sold like crazy. Also in 2014, it won its second consecutive award for Pre-Workout of the Year by NASCAR Sports in Germany. Whether only popularity bred the award or not, it is a decent supplement. I don't know if I would give it personally the Pre-Workout of the Year award, maybe the most popular pre-workout of the year, but if you want a for sure decent workout and you don't want the risk of a poor pump, this product works just fine. It's like buying a used Honda. It's affordable, reliable, and will get you from A to B, but it's nothing fancy or flashy like many of the other products. I'd like to mention that I'm a one serving, one workout kind of guy, as I think most of the supplements should be designed that way. Of course, this is almost impossible to measure as tolerance levels vary according to gender, weight, and age. But as an average-sized man, at an average height, in my 20s with plenty of experience with these supplements and intense exercise, I feel as though the serving size is more directed and closely suited to my situation than others. That's why I try to keep my one serving, one workout rule. This rule also helps keep the costs down. I feel bad for those athletes who need 2 or 3 servings per sweat session just due to their sheer size. These supplements can get expensive, even with a fairly cheap pre-workout like C4, which will run around $1 per serving, give or take vendor promotion of course. Like for example, bodybuilding.com will often have C4 on discount as a BOGO 50% off. For the two 30-serving packs, this will add up to about 60 servings for $45, plus shipping and handling and taxes. This will equate to around 75 cents or $1 per serving. If you get in 5 lifts a week, that's a good 6-week supply, which is my perfect cycling period. So I have enough for 2 cycles, which is fantastic. I do recommend, just like for any new supplement that you are about to try, do take a tolerance week and get adjusted so that you don't overdo it. Okay, so there are 2 things about C4 that really stood out to me, and based on these 2 qualities alone, I would recommend C4 to other lifters. First is taste. It has amazing taste. I've tried the fruit punch, the blue raz, and the watermelon, and they were all amazing. There's plenty of other flavors as well. I'm sure they're just as amazing. And the second is the solubility. It's incredibly soluble. It goes down smooth, even with the tiniest bit of water. It dissolves completely. It's fantastic. I like to attribute this solubility on some of the ingredients that it chose to put in the C4. Something interesting I've noted with C4 is that it really did help with endurance. Not so much directly affecting your PRs or your maximum, but it was able to help me go longer and harder, gave me a couple more reps, a couple more sets in each workout. And unlike some other of the pre-workouts where you can chug it really quick and maybe feel a 5% gain on your maximums right then and there, this had an indirect effect on my strength. And by the end of the cycle, I did increase my PRs and I did feel stronger, just not as instantaneous as some other pre-workouts do. Not only was the taste amazing with C4 along with the solubility, but I also gained a decent amount of muscle mass during the cycle, while maintaining roughly the same body composition. It was a fairly decent clean bulk. I wouldn't recommend this as the best pre-workout for a bulking regimen, but if stacked correctly, it can work decent enough. My stack included C4 as my pre-workout, along with Nitrix for an NO booster, the Whey Hydrolysate by 4D Nutrition, which is delicious. I used NO2 Black full cycle in the morning to get me going, and BCAAs in the evening for recovery. This was an amazing stack, one of my favorites so far. They all compounded so complementary to each other. With this stack, I did increase my weight and some endurance as well. However, my 1 rep maxes stayed relatively constant. I was able to do more and more reps. However, the maximum I could lift was relatively plateaued at this point. I did recover quickly from my workouts, and I just felt really good. That's one of the reasons why C4 is so popular, I guess. You just feel good when you use it. In conclusion to my opinion section here at the start, I would like to recommend C4 for beginners. This is a great start of pre-workout. I feel it isn't too crazy or intense, especially if one works up wisely to their tolerance levels. It's affordable and can give you a pretty decent swell and can give you that mood elevation to help keep you going and help keep you motivated during your workouts, which is probably one of the hardest things to do when you are first beginning your gym regimens. In this section, I'll be detailing the ingredients list found in C4. I'll go into certain depth into each of the ingredients found in the label. However, with these supplements, these are not FDA regulated, so they might not always have exactly what they say in the labels. So we need to take these labels with a grain of salt. So I'd like to start with beta-alanine. This is a non-essential amino acid, which is a carnosine precursor, and these are mostly used to help increase endurance and decrease fatigue in athletes. The standard dose is between 2 and 5 grams. C4 contains about 1.6 per serving. Some of the side effects of beta-alanine include flushing and tingling, called paresthesia. It can also produce taurine deficiencies due to the neurological actions in which the beta-alanine acts as a taurine channel blocker, inhibiting tissue uptake in the dietary taurine. Beta-alanine supplementation has been tested fairly rigorously. Some of the studies show that with a daily intake of around 5 grams, they were able to increase workout capacity and did so without influencing testosterone, cortisol, or HGH responses. Theoretically, taurine and beta-alanine are going to be antagonistic to each other just due to their biological responses, but practical relevance of their interactions have not been determined at this time. This supplement, beta-alanine, is most commonly and best used in combination with creatine. This supplement is a good standalone supplement. Creatine nitrate is kind of funny, I think. The creatine molecule here will be bound to a nitrate, which these nitrate groups have been found to have much better solubility. That's one of the reasons why I feel that, like I mentioned in the opinion section, that it is so smooth. It's very, very water soluble. The creatine nitrate, though, has no real scientific consensus stating whether it's better than creatine monohydrate or not, based off of absorption rates or bioavailability. Some of the side effects, if used incorrectly, creatine in general can cause weight gain, bloating, stomach pain, and cramping. And one of the other problems is that creatine nitrate is going to be combined into a compound that is creatine and a nitrate. So you only get about 70% creatine per gram or per molecule, meaning that in each scoop you're only going to be getting about 675 milligrams of creatine. Arginine AKG, or alpha ketoglutarate, which is an NO precursor, which will help with blood vessel dilation. The arginine is a non-essential amino acid that will help with the production of nitric oxide for blood flow or the vessel dilation. Its primary uses are for kidney failure and to prevent blood supply issues in heart surgery. It is definitely a blood thinner. And some studies have shown that the extra ammonia in the body that is produced during extreme stress can combine with these AKGs to reduce problems associated with ammonia toxicity. But so far, the only studies that show AKG can reduce ammonia toxicity have been performed in hemodialysis patients. A fairly large study involving No2 Platinum, which is a AKG supplement, was shown to increase plasma L-arginine levels. However, these observed physiological changes or hemodynamics in the brachial artery blood flow and NOx can only be attributed to this resistance exercise that is quoted out of the article, which is listed below in the comment section. One of the things that I didn't like about Cellucor C4 is their explosive energy blend. Not that it doesn't work or anything, it's just a proprietary blend, meaning that they don't discreetly detail the amount of each ingredient in this blend to help protect intellectual property, which is C4. However, that being said, the first ingredient in this blend that should be noted is the caffeine anhydrous, which is almost a staple in pre-workout nowadays, as that is just one of the main things for energy. It's a thermogenic, it helps burn calories, it helps get you energized. The anhydrous means that it is dehydrated, it will be more readily absorbed into the body. It's also more potent than regular caffeine, which means that it's easier to get a reaction. It'll hit you harder, it'll hit you faster. Some of the side effects from caffeine overdoses include anxiety, irritation, dryness of the mouth, dizziness, blurred vision, and some gastrointestinal discomfort. Some of the more extreme side effects include an abnormally fast heart rate. Can lead to a condition known as caffeine intoxication. This can drastically affect a person's reasoning abilities. It can lead to nervousness, rambling, twitching, and agitation, and in the most extreme situations, mania, disorientation, and hallucinations. The next two ingredients in the proprietary blend were kind of confusing for me to understand. It took me a little bit, and I've read in a couple of places that they were advised not to be taken with each other specifically. The N-acetyl L-tyrosine and the velvet bean extract in particular. The tyrosine is a supplement which helps improve mental performance under stressful conditions. It will also help improve memory and alertness after extended periods of no sleep. The velvet bean is an L-dopa supplement, is a nootropic, and an aphrodisiac. So essentially a mood and cognitive enhancer. The tyrosine supplements were advised not to be taken with levodopa supplements or thyroid medication. I wonder if there have been any reported side effects due to these two interacting with each other. The last ingredient in the proprietary blend is TCore. This is theocrine, essentially, and it is one of the few compounds to be involved in the adenosine signaling process. However, it is still very new and not very much research exists on the supplement, so we can't really say if it is useful or not. If it is useful, if it is an effective supplement, it is very exciting as it will act as a caffeine replacement, as it acts very similar to caffeine but will have lower tolerance levels Just like caffeine, however, it does have a threshold limit. If this threshold limit is reached, it will be a stimulant. If this threshold is not met, then it will be considered a sedative. So there are two more ingredients that I'd like to mention out before I finish. The first is sucralose. Some people might not be too into artificial sweeteners, so if not, there's a heads up right there. And the second is vitamin C. Some people say it's good for exercise, some say it's bad. It has been linked to insulin sensitivity. A study showed that after 4 weeks of intense exercise, there was little to no change in insulin sensitivity with vitamin C supplementation, along with vitamin E supplementation. This is quite the opposite of what should happen with good lifestyle and exercise habits. A increase in insulin sensitivity should occur. So they surmised that the supplementation may have interfered with the exercise-induced cell signaling in the skeletal muscle. And again, vitamin C should be used with caution with high doses, as always. So there you have it. Cellucor C4. Tell me what you thought. Did you like it? Not like it? Are you going to use C4? Do you use C4 now? Etc. I'm always open to constructive criticism. I'm always open to learning. If I misspoke on anything or if my information was incorrect, let me know and I will revise my information. All the references and resources that I used will be provided below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel as this will be the first of many supplements to come. So let me know if there's any supplements that you like reviewed, or if you would like any more detailed explanations on certain supplements that I've done already. Just let me know in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.